Let's discuss the top 10 reasons why modern men look down on women. A woman with low self-esteem is one who doesn't improve her partner's or her own life. She makes no effort to improve herself, to be a useful member of the family, or to be an active participant in the relationship because she is not used to managing her own affairs. A woman with low self-esteem is a burden, not a suitable long-term partner. She's used to everything being done for her. If you are a high-value man, or have had a bad experience with a low-value woman, you need to know a low-value woman to avoid in the future. What are the attributes, qualities and characteristics of low-quality women? Let's discuss some traits and behaviors to look out for so you can spot inferior women. Manipulative woman. Number 1 with low value is highly manipulative. They often use people to further their goals. These women cry when you disagree with them or their opinions. These women lead men to believe that they will hurt themselves by manipulating their feelings if they leave them. A weak, emotional woman will lie to get what she wants. She is very intelligent and can control her emotions to make sure everything goes according to plan. She plays the victim, shifting the blame elsewhere and deflecting the blame. She could say something like, "You don't know the pain I've been through. Why are you making things worse for me?" Instead of apologizing for her mistake, she chooses to ignore you, and when she does, she expects you to make amends for putting her in such a dangerous situation. The second backslash is the victim. A weak, emotional woman using the victim card during an argument with her spouse is one of her most famous tactics. She played the victim every time, demanding an apology and maybe even a gift to make them happy. She will bend the rules, beautify reality, create a smokescreen or focus on something unimportant. She will do anything to blame others and will never take responsibility for her own actions. For anything she can't justify, she creates a scenario to make sure everyone around her takes responsibility and she is the victim. The third is selfish. A woman with low self-esteem puts herself above everything else. She just cares about how anything and everyone can help her. Living in a bubble, she's at the center of this universe, and she doesn't care about anything else. She didn't actually bring anything. She just pretends to do it. In fact, successful men avoid dating such women because they don't want to take the burden of being with a low-value, selfish, and self-centered woman. Instead, they portrayed themselves as strong, independent women who chose to remain single and insisted they didn't like men. Question number 4. Because the media has fed them the idea that no matter who they are or what they do, a knight in shining armor will take them from their city to a beautiful castle. They are now waiting for their fairy tale prince. They really think the filters they apply make them look like them. Therefore, they are the ones who light the candle to make the ideal mate a reality. Or rather, they feel entitled to this partner. Number 5 is spoiled. They may come from average or lower class families, but they are often overly spoiled only children who don't see their true worth in a relationship or in the world because their parents gave them everything they wanted. So they are asking the same for the rest of the world. Such women usually lead ordinary lives and do ordinary jobs. But really, she's just like everyone else. She believes she is queen. So she tries to turn this man into something he's not. She sees men as unfinished projects that need to use their imaginations to reach heights she can't reach on her own. As a result, no man is worthy of her. This leads to her controlling the man she is with. Number 6 controls. Some women are totally obsessed with control. They are unreliable and cannot be trusted. Qualities such as trustworthiness and the ability to demonstrate trust are admired by peers and potential mates. Often, this is caused by personal insecurities. They are always looking for ways to look bad because they know they are not good enough for their partner. These women will keep tabs on their husband's emails and phone calls and won't even allow them to hang out with other women. Dating this type of woman can feel restricted and unappreciated because of the need to build something of value. No one can form a lifelong connection with someone they don't believe in or who doesn't believe in them. The 7th is ambitious. An inferior woman has no choice when she is with you. She has no particular interests and is fine with who you are. She often eats junk food. She doesn't exercise to improve her physical and mental health. She lacks drive, ambition, and a career-oriented mindset. These ladies are smart. In short, they lack motivation or just don't want to think about these things. They are also often afraid of a spouse with dreams and goals. Dating a worthless woman can completely drain a man's life. Still, some low-value men are attracted to these types of women because they satisfy their ego through submission. However, Alpha and Sigma don't look for low-value beauties. You lack a plan of action. You need to be with someone who is driven, focused and career-driven. She has to be smart and purposeful. She lacks the motivation to work or look for work. She is passive. She lets others take care of her. While charming, she lacks a life plan and ambition. Of course, joining Instagram and mindlessly scrolling through it, finding a rich partner and living a lavish lifestyle is not the answer. These traits are typical of low-ranking women who seek the life-saving help of wealthy businessmen. This is partly due to the extreme insecurity and low self-esteem of low-value women, which is the next trait we'll cover. 8 is not sure. Women with low self-esteem are the most insecure. Their insecurities about themselves, their abilities, and their place in the world bind them to negative thoughts and harmful traits such as b. Controlling, emotional, without a plan, and unable to figure out what to do with them life. Whether you are a man or a woman, self-esteem is a necessity. If you don't respect yourself, how can you expect others to respect you? When a woman has low self-esteem, it often shows in unattractive ways, which is why you should avoid dating a low-quality woman with self-esteem issues. These types of women tend to crave validation and validation constantly, and will stop at nothing to get it from outside sources. Confident women rarely feel insecure. She is confident, accepts her own flaws, and does not seek approval from others. A woman who lacks this self-esteem will feel uncomfortable in any type of relationship. She acts out of fear, and losing a man is her biggest fear, which makes her controlling, obsessive and impulsive. A woman who is insecure in a committed relationship never relaxes because the partnership defines her. When a relationship ends, so does her joy, because her happiness was built on the relationship. When a woman is afraid of losing a man, she clings to him and eventually drives him away. 9 is super addicting. A woman can tell a man that she depends on him and cannot live without him. If she constantly seeks his approval, she is essentially telling him that while she has done nothing to change her insecurities and indecision about herself, she needs his approval for the rest of her life. Also, when a woman does nothing, a man is forced to legitimize everything she does, which is simply not possible. As a result, they find themselves in an unhealthy relationship that will soon end. The 10th materialist. There is a difference between a woman who likes to wear designer clothes and a woman who can wear designer clothes. And a good woman will make sure she makes enough money to buy the designer clothes of her choice. An undervalued woman will try to manipulate a man into paying big bucks for that $5,000 designer dress. She'll equate his love for her with getting that bag, and if she doesn't, she's playing the victim card. The low-value woman wants to wear the most expensive clothes, buy the most expensive heels, buy the most expensive gadgets, the most expensive, because it makes her feel better, while herself and her partner do nothing. It is coercion to buy these things for them. It's true what they say, the woman you marry is the most important financial decision you will ever make in your life. Guys, you need to understand that you need to be with women of value who have purpose and a strong sense of what you want to achieve in your life. These women make great partners for worthy men because they help each other out while remaining confident enough not to be wanted and have a lot of self-esteem. In my opinion, there is nothing more attractive or alluring than a woman who is self-motivated, has goals in life and works hard to make her dreams come true. So here are 10 reasons why women are worthless to modern men. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel.